Oh, yeah. Why did you pick your hair color?
I tend to, depend on what I'm trying to heal. So I'm working on my root chakra. So
What does that mean?
Yeah.
what is the root chakra?
Does that pertain to the color?
Yeah, root is red.
Oh,
Yeah. So depending on what I'm trying to work on.
cool.
Survival. Yeah.
What are you surviving from?
Life.
Life? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's always good to balance things out.
That's what's up.
Okay, cool. Well, I think everything is working fine. There are no lines appearing, but I guess that's okay. We'll just go ahead and get started with the show. Hello and welcome to the show. This is your hostess, Simply CC. Today we've got our intern
David Martin.
and our special guest.
Dashé.
Hi, Miss Dashé.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Just trying to get over a little cold.
Okay, that's understandable. You've been on the show before, and this is our second season, so I think we can announce it now. You are our first and only subscriber to the show, and we are so grateful for that. Like, so grateful. She's helping us put some stuff aside so that we can afford to do more equipment-wise and, be able to mobilize. So we're greatly grateful for that.
Oh, I'm grateful for y'all.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been doing pretty good. Just taking it day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Your voice sounds a little different.
Yeah,
That's the cold.
I know. I sound like the Allstate dude. You know what I'm saying?
Allstate, are you in good hands?
I hope so.
Capital One. He's like, what's in your wallet?
Yes. Well, how have things been for your book so far?
It's been great. The response has been great. Talking with the people has been great. It's just been really interesting and a very good learning experience.
Do you still host those events on Sundays?
Yes, I do.
How's that growing?
It's going really, really well. I'm at a point right now where I feel like the people that are supposed to come will come, so it's like a frequency thing. So those that are supposed to come, they'll gravitate to the events. And,
Okay.
It's been really good, really good. A lot of healing is taking place.
Do you get a lot of repeat customers?
I
Or
would
not
say-
customers, clients, I guess?
No, it's not clients, just sisters healing.
Okay, repeat
just
sisters then?
healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, a lot of times sisters have a lot of responsibilities and stuff. So that's why I do it, once a month. And if they're not able to come that month, I let them know, like, hey, it's okay. I do it monthly.
Do you remind them about your online community?
Oh, I'm on Facebook. It's under Dashé Random Thoughts. Yeah. Yep.
I see you have this pyramid here. You only want to hold up to the camera so they can see. But so what's the pyramid for?
It just helps to balance out the energy. That's all.
What's it made out of?
But you put a little bit higher so they can see.
Organite.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's organite.
Organite. So what it do?
I just help balance out energy, keep good energy around you.
So I have a question. So if you don't, believe in it, in that spirituality part, do it actually work? Or it work for everybody, regardless if you believe in it or not?
That would have to be something that on a personal basis.
Right. Okay.
It's no different than someone using oil, holy oil. So it's all in your thought process and what you think.
Okay.
That's
True
true.
enough. Fair
Because you
enough.
can put any energy behind something. It can be anything. Like, say you wanted to use the stone, but instead of using it for what she's using it for, you might use it for protection. And that might be your protective thing you keep in your pocket with you all the time so that you feel safe.
Okay, fair enough. I'm learning something. Yeah.
It's nothing to be scared of.
I mean, I ain't scared of
I'm
just
saying,
like.
it's your stuff.
I mean, I'm just
it's
saying
your
like.
history.
I'm just saying like I don't know. I've never experienced like this whole like the rocks and the crystals and stuff like that until I got up here. Now I'm saying I grew up in a Baptist church and stuff like that. And we use like holy water and things like that.
Right.
And I've been baptized, and I just never Chris energy protect. I'm like, it just seemed like it's new to me. So like, if it's new, you obviously put up your defenses when new stuff comes around.
Yeah,
That's all that was.
Just know it's your stuff. It's your stuff.
All right, my
Still learning.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to stop learning. Because if you know everything, eventually it's going to get boring.
Yeah. How do you feel about that same thing? Like being in your 30s?
As
Do you
far
feel
as-
like you know everything, or are you like constantly learning?
No, I'm constantly learning, constantly evolving. That's the fun part. Looking at things from different perspectives, talking to people, learning from them. No, I want to continue to learn.
Okay.
If you don't know, you stop growing if you stop learning. And I want to continually grow.
Fair enough. Like I said, I don't typically like want to know everything because I feel like I feel like I have nothing to achieve if I know everything. Like I don't want to be the best. Like I want to be like second to the best, so not like okay he the best. I want to get where he's at right now. It give me that push. Like I would never want to be the best. Like one of my goals, I want to be the second richest man alive because he's still got money than me, so I'm gonna try to catch up to him. But I want him to keep going, so stuff like that.
Right.
Well, would you want to be the best or you'll settle for like second or something?
I'm not understanding the question.
Okay, let's say if you want to be like author, like would you rather be the best author, like the best author in the whole world? Would you like to be the second best, so you still have something to like strive for?
I guess because it's more like I guess because it's like when I'm thinking like second best to me, it puts a competitive vibe on it,
right.
And that's not really like how I operate. That's not how I move. Cool. So it's kind of just like I just do what I'm supposed to do and just make sure that I'm doing my best at it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Success is pretty subjective to the person because the person who may have the first place may not even want the place. They may just be there by circumstance or it's their time to be number one, but that time does come to an end, so then it's somebody else's turn to take over or take leadership in that time frame. But it's pretty subjective to your experiences. Like she's an author, you can't really rate authors among each other because it's art. You can't rate painters among one another because it's their view of the world, their perception about whatever they chose to put on paper. So it's not kind of like sports or what's another thing that's like competitive with a reason, like sports,
like hockey.
Right.
It's so violent though. No, I'm joking.
Like acting, stuff like that.
Acting, right?
Yeah.
Acting is another one that's subjective because it's up to the judges to decide what the criteria is, and judges are biased.
True.
So it's but that's cool. How's your hot cocoa?
Hot, real chocolate, just like I like it. I'm talking about the cocoa.
Yeah, the cocoa.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just saying, like,
Wow.
sometimes you gotta
Clear yourself up one time.
Okay.
You
So
straight?
one of the things I did see.
Oh gosh, that would change up everything.
See?
I ain't even say nothing.
You grabbing
But
your
she knew what you
grabbing-
meant though.
What? I'm saying like I'm like just just chill like no like honestly
She's got experience. She's got like
way
I don't
more-
want to say her. She just got experience. She can read you like a book.
You can read me like a book. It's cool. I like to be read.
Yeah, you a little underage.
Just trust me.
Charge.
I'll be 18 in just a few months. I'm trying to tell you. Give me a few months. Give me a few months. I'm trying to tell you, Ms. Dashé. Hey, Ms. Dashé. I'm 18 now. What's up, huh? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up.
Oh gosh.
Just make sure when you read, make sure you turn all the page, read the fine print, read all the good stuff behind it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way. I would do $50 because I didn't read the hard. I
Okay.
didn't read all the words. I was like, it's a lot of words on this page.
Well, I'm supposed to be like Big Red. 4 hours is 9 to 5, like the 5 heartbeats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not. Dang, I'm telling my age. You know about the 5 heartbeats?
I know about the 5 heartbeats.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm a
You got,
musician.
like-
I know a lot of old school music and new school. I just make sure I keep up to date.
No, sweetness. It's a movie.
And okay, so when is the song? 5
Oh
heartbeats.
man, we couldn't even. It's okay. It's all right. You still
I could
growing.
have sworn.
No, the 5 heartbeats.
I wish y'all could see his face.
I wish I could see my face.
You're behind the camera. You're behind the scenes.
I feel so stupid because
No, don't feel
No.
stupid.
I could.
She's
I could
educating
have.
you.
Thank you for educating
There
me
you go.
because I'd have walked around here looking crazy.
She could have let you.
Please don't
continue
judge
it.
me,
She
you
was just
guys.
like, no, it's a
Please don't
movie.
judge me.
It's,
No,
yeah.
it's okay. That's the
I
great thing
feel
about
crazy.
growing.
I feel
Yeah.
yeah. I feel crazy, but it's all right. You know.
It's a good movie.
Raquel took the camera. She about to turn it on you. Okay, so
I know. It's
yeah.
the shutter switch. I think it's what it's called.
No.
I don't know anything
You're not
today,
a
you guys.
photographer. It's okay.
I'm not a
That's why
photographer.
you're working with us and getting it. It's
I'm not a lot of things. I'm just black and
You're
human.
learning. He's a jack of all trades.
I'm a jack of all
You
trades,
can
but
give
I
him the
ain't.
camera, he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
As far as terminology, it's okay. You're not.
I know a lot of stuff. I don't know like the specific terms for a lot of stuff. I just know how to do them. Like, oh, you just do it like this. But like,
Yeah.
what's the name for it?
I know.
I don't
But you know how to do it.
I know how to do it though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. One of the questions I wanted to ask you is how do you feel about Black History Month? Do you like both the name, the timing, like pretty much everything that goes into it?
Ooh. I think depend on, where your mindset is. Are you going to allow somebody to tell you when to celebrate it? You're going to celebrate it 365. So it just depends on where your mindset is at.
Okay.
How do you celebrate Black History Month?
Me personally,
Right.
I said that like twice. No, but I was like, me? No. I'm at a point in my life where I'm trying to change the narrative. No disrespect towards roots, but our roots is not in roots. I want to change the narrative. So it's like, for me, I'm going to watch stuff that's inspiring, stuff where, we are fighting back, documentaries, 1804, Hidden Colors, things like that, changing the narrative, of something that is empowering for me, so that's where I'm at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you celebrating Black History Month?
Oh, I don't do all that stuff.
You don't?
I mean, it's not even a celebration. I think it's just like the holidays. They use it as a marketing tactic so that they can make more money in certain industries. So with the holidays, you're marketing to children or to parents to get to their child, because the children are going to have the most influence on the money that's being spent. Same thing with Black History. Like, they put out, what's the name of that movie? The Wakanda movie. I can't think of the name.
Black Panther?
Black Panther. They put Black Panther out Black History Month, and it got turnaround, and we got sales increased because of that movie for a long time. Yes, but it's the fact that they said, oh yeah, we're gonna put this and kind of continue the narrative that this is the story and this is the lifestyle type thing. Like, there's some parts to that movie that were empowering, but then there were other parts that it's like, you're just continuing, you're not even making, you're continuing how the African Americans look versus where there's other communities out here. Like, they specifically chose that community that he came from, no father in the home, raised by a single mother, and you use that. But like, the rest of the world already thinks that that's what Black Americans are, and that's not what we are. So I didn't appreciate that aspect, but I appreciated the way they showed the African culture and how it's unified and they work together type thing. But I do think that was a part of a marketing idea. It's part of business. That's how you make more money. You spur it out and you start something that should have already been in the community, but they needed a movie coming from a white company to get them inspired to do that. So I don't celebrate it, but I do continue with the marketing tactics where you promote certain things that happen during that time frame, because there are people who still think that, oh, it's great that we celebrate a month. Only a month? Like 400 and some odd years of slavery, we only get a month, and you're happy about that? We don't get any of that money back. All of our time, that's 4 generations, not even 4 generations. It's more than 4 generations deep. We're just 4 generations from slavery. And you guys are excited about a month? Nah. But I will continue to market so that our people are still educated. Like people like her who write books, who go out and talk to the community so that people are in a conversation where they're constantly evolving. I'll perpetuate that, because there's no reason that someone should walk around. People perish for the lack of knowledge. We have the knowledge, so why are we holding on to it? So I think that it's a great time to market that information, because that's when people are most susceptible, not susceptible, but yeah, most susceptible and most likely to receive it because they follow the holidays on the calendar.
Okay, that's cool. That's actually cool. I ain't think about that, but it was kind of deep. I ain't think about it that deep. I was like, I always look at it like, we came from like not having nothing, you know what I'm saying? We came from we were actually slaves, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even consider people, we were considered just objects. And now that we have a month, I feel like eventually we're gonna work our way up to get like 2 months, and eventually.
But why should we have to work our way up? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything has to start from somewhere. You know, you can't come from the bottom and automatically be like, you know what I'm saying, the biggest of the biggest. I feel like we should easily work our way up. Like, I don't want to compare the two, but like the LGBTQ community, like the transgenders about the different bathrooms, things like that. I'm like, okay, they start off from one thing, but now they're expanding. They start off with the marriage. Now they're working with it to the bathroom. They're literally expanding what they are. Like, you can't just come right here, and the next thing you know, they're taking over the world. Like, it's really have to build your way up to it. And I feel like eventually we're gonna get to like, well, we don't have to celebrate the month because we celebrated it the whole year. So we won't need just, oh, it's the Black History Month. It's the Black History year every year. You know what I'm saying? Versus, just a month.
There are people out in the community who carry it all year long.
Right.
They don't do because again, that's a part of the narrative that she's talking about.
Correct.
Where they want people to be grateful for that month, just like they want Latinos to be grateful for their month. They want American Indians to be grateful for their month. No, these people were here before you.
Right.
They're so happy that you gave them time. They've devoted generations and families have died on the behalf of someone who came to this space, not somebody who was here.
Correct.
And they were coexisting before you got here, and now they're divided. And that's where I think the problem comes with having these special, like, Black History Month, MLK Day. Like, it's just a narrative. It's not the story. It's not the truth. And we need the truth.
Our history starts way before slavery. Way before.
Oh, yeah.
Way before. A lot of things we taught them. But if they keep having you thinking that you were a slave, then that's the mentality that you'll keep. No disrespect towards the ancestors, but not all of our ancestors were slaves.
No.
True enough.
Yeah.
Some of us was already here.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch for the hook.
Hey.
So are you making a part 2 to your book?
Yes. Hopefully it'll be out in June. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm doing the observations, part 2.
Which aspect is it going to focus on this time? Because your first one focused on women for Sista Watch for the Hook. But is it going to continue that? Or?
Yes, definitely. Because it's so much when it comes to us. So much double standards. Like, it's like with the situation with Gail and Oprah. It's like I'm kind of looking at it like it's kind of weird, but it seems like before the documentaries and stuff were coming out with Gail and Oprah, it seemed like certain parts of the community already had issues with Oprah. They have not been the most kindness to Oprah. So it's like it comes to an aspect where it's like, if you're not speaking up about what you're supposed to speak out, holding some of these guys accountable, then the women have no choice but to step up to the plate. But let's not try to act like you weren't disrespecting these women way before this came. So is it really about this situation, or are you just using it as an excuse?
Okay. How are you gonna, the way you did it in this book, when you got us thinking, I had to reread it a second time to get the thought process. But I like how you explain the scenario and then say, but do you see how this happened? This and this and this, that's a mindset. Do you have that mindset?
Right.
So are you going to continue to ask people that type of way?
Definitely. Because I want it to be healing. I don't want to be the type of author that is always just pointing out the problem. I also want to come up with solutions. But at the end of the day, it's like I want our people to be able to heal. And sometimes in order to heal, you got to get to the core and to the origin. And you got to question your mindset. And you have the choice to change the trajectory.
Okay. What are some challenges you've had in coming up with the second one?
Actually, none.
Yay!
No challenges. It's very therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
So it's like if I see a situation, I'm like, hold on, that's something that I might want to write about. So
okay.
None. Because my intentions is in the right place.
I mean, now if it seems like the first one you had to work through some stuff to get how you wanted it to go and how you wanted it to flow. So now
to get the book out, I had to have some situations happen.
Yeah.
And I said, let me hurry up and just go ahead and get this book out before somebody get hurt.
Man, that's
I'm
cool.
just joking.
Yeah. So I guess we can leave off with where can they find you? Online or I'm joking. I'm just gonna tell all my teeth. No, I'm joking. They can find me on Facebook. They can find me in the A. No, I'm joking. No, Facebook. Coming to Jaconi Cafe on February the 23rd, between 4 and 6 p.m. We talk about what's wrong with sisters. Now let's talk about healing them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. I guess we're going to leave the show with some peace, love, good vibes, and positivity.
Oh, wow. You going to jump for that part?
All right. Let's see how it's man. Yes, we can hear it. So we're Gucci.
Oh, my God. This went by quick. How long was that?
20 minutes? It was 20 minutes. We didn't really have time. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little less than 20 minutes.
Man, we gotta get you up here again so we can go at least for 5 hours. So at least for 5 hours.
We being late, they throw it off.
It wasn't just you. It was literally you called. Like we were standing here, and David was like, "I guess that means everybody gonna pop up at the same time, huh?"
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Everybody,
but everybody needs to be here for it, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
We work with what we got.
Where did you get your dress?